Hey guys, okay, we're going to do the video for 5-11. Okay, we're going to solve quadratics or factor quadratics when a is not equal to 1. All right, let's zoom through these three examples. So the first one. All right, we have 3x squared plus 17x minus 6, okay? Now what happens here is I don't have any greatest common factors. I can't factor anything out, so I'm stuck with that 3 there. So I have a process for solving this, and this is a bit of a play on factoring by grouping. So 6 times 3 is what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply a times c, right? And that's going to give me negative 18. So what I have to figure out is what multiplies to negative 18 and adds to 17. So I have the factors of 18, 1 and 18, 2 and 9, 3 and 6. 4 doesn't work, 5 doesn't work, 6 and 3. So now that I know I repeated, I got them all. Now, I know that 1 and 18 will add to 17, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to set up two sets of parentheses here, 3x minus 1 and 3x plus 18. The next thing I have to do is I have to simplify this. Now, on this set of terms here, I cannot take out a 3. But on this set of terms, I can. I looked at that 3 that's in front of that x to see if I can pull that out, and I can pull that out here. So I'm going to divide this by 3. So now I have 3x minus 1, then x plus 6. And that is the factored version. Now I'm going to solve this. So I got 3x minus 1 equals 0. And then I have x plus 6 equals 0. And now I'm going to add 1 to both sides. That's 1. So I got 3x equals 1. Divide by 3. So x equals 1/3. By the way, this is why I have been writing out the solving process for simple factoring the whole time. So you guys could see that sometimes a is not going to be 1 and you need to have to solve for x. Okay, next. Number 11. Let's make sure you can see that. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 3x squared, add 3x squared, add 36x. So now I get 8x squared plus 36x minus 20 equals 0. Okay, this looks really intimidating. So I take a second and I look, and I notice that these are all divisible by 4. So I'm basically taking out a greatest common factor of 4. That's going to make this problem a whole lot easier. So now I have 2x squared plus 9x minus 5 equals 0. Okay, now what I need to do is multiply a times c and get negative 10. Okay, I got 1 and 10, 2 and 5, 3 won't work, 4 won't work, 5 and 2. So the only factors I have is 1 and 10, 2 and 5. 1 and 10 will add up to 9 if I make 1 a negative, so I'm going to do that. So I have 2x plus 10, then 2x minus 1. I can't pull a 2 out of here, but I can pull 1 out of there. So I'm going to do that. I got 2, okay? So now I have x plus 5, then 2x minus 1. All right, that's factored. Now I'm going to set them equal to 0. So I have x plus 5 equals 0. We're going to subtract. And I get x equals negative 5. This one I have 2x minus 1 equals 0. I'm going to add 1. Then divide by 2. So I'm going to get x equals 1/2. There's that one. Okay, last example. So let's do this again. Alrighty, I gotta have this set equal to 0. I can't solve this the way it is right now. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go plus 3x squared plus 3x squared. So I'm gonna get 4x squared plus 14x plus 12 equals 0. I look around here. I could divide out that 4. I can't divide out by 4, but I could divide out by 2. So I'm going to do that. 2, 2, and 2. So I have 2x squared plus 7x plus 6 equals 0. All right. Now, let me multiply these together, and I get 12. So I have 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, 4 and 3. Okay, I found all the factors of 12. Now, what multiplies to 12 but adds to 7? 1 and 12 won't do it, 2 and 6 won't do it, but 3 and 4 will. All right, so now I'm going to do that part. So I have 2x plus 3, then 2x plus 4. What I'm going to do is I can't divide 2 out of this one, but I could divide 2 out of this one. So I get 2x plus 3 and x plus 2. Okay, now I have to solve it, right? Because remember, it's set equal to 0, I have to solve. So 2x plus 3 equals 0, so I subtract 3. So 2x equals negative 3, then I divide by 2. So I have x equals negative 3 over 2. That's 1. Then I have the second one, x plus 2 equals 0, minus 2, minus 2, x equals negative 2. Okay, guys. That's how we factor when a is not equal to 1. All right, I hope you guys found the video helpful.